even like I've heard the big comics say like, oh, I mean, they prefer the belly room. They prefer the OR.
Yeah.
Over anything
I've heard
in the
Rogan
world.
say that.
Denver Comedy Works. They prefer,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's all these clubs, especially now that I've been to like Zany's National. I've been to all these clubs now. And now that I know firsthand, like, oh, bro, yeah, my first special, I would have loved to film it at Zany's Nashville. That was one of my favorites. But I mean, Denver Comedy Works, Philly Helium, Portland Helium.
I've never done any of these fucking clubs.
I mean, that was because I got lucky.
Yet.
I got lucky, bro. I was a door guy at the Comedy Store, and then that put me in the right spot.
You didn't get lucky. You did it right. You did it right. You're a good dude and a good comic, and you knew where to go, and you made the right steps.
A lot of people would say I'm an asshole too. And to those people, I'd say, you're goddamn right, you bitch.
No, you're not an asshole. The only persons that think you're an asshole are not funny, and they bombed.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't get booked.
That is true, yeah. Or, I was mean to you at the Comedy Store, and it's like, hey, bro, I'm a door guy. Minimum wage, and you're in a place you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? A lot of people took this, like, especially like, but that was the hardest part of being a door guy, was getting into it with comics that you homies with, but they're like, oh, bro, let me go up to Roast Battle, or let me do this. And it's like, no, bro, get the fuck out of here.
You're like, it's at capacity. The fire marshal's already been here once.
And they're like, oh, you're not going to let me.
And then they get mad at you.
And it's like, oh, but I just saw you just let Deion Cole. And it's like, because you're not fucking Deion Cole, are you?
Do you have a Netflix special and a sitcom and a movie out right now? Then shut the fuck up.
Also, yeah, it's like, and just like, I hate people, it's like, you at the Comedy Store, you know what it is. You know what it is, bro. This shit is hierarchy. Top down. You know what I'm saying, bro? Play the game. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like, oh, but I'm don't nobody give a fuck what you are or where you're from or whatever club you're at. This is a different place. This is a different place. Respect the rules here. And I don't like the people who bitch about the Comedy Store because they didn't get in. The building didn't like you. You know how sometimes people don't like you? You weren't liked. You can't blame it on like, oh, it's this kind of club. Yeah, it's a club. It's literally called a comedy club. Yeah, it's a club. It's literally a club. Why wouldn't there be a club within the club?
Club, but the best of the best.
It's the best of the motherfucking best, bro. And either you fit in or you don't.
And
period.
I never understood, or I always disliked individuals like that. It's like, yeah, I'm clicked up. I've been hanging out there for years. But I've been told to leave certain areas because I get it. Get it. It's just like, oh shit. Just know your role. It's like you're not there yet. If you're not, if they're not part of your posse or whatever, it's just like that. Dave Chappelle wants a private green room. Get the fuck out the green room.
Get the fuck out the green room.
He's the GOAT, okay? It doesn't matter if you're on the show. Bye, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, oh, bro, get out of here.
Not that he would ever do that. I'm just using that as an example, but it's just like it's because I was chilling in the green room and he was the nicest dude ever. So that was a bad example. Yeah. He didn't kick me out.
No, but
I'm just using that as an example. It's just like just say, oh, okay. That's it.
So, bro, that's such a good point.
Oh, Martin Lawrence is rolling up with his bodyguard. Can you leave this area? You're going to get mad about that? No.
Just respect the game.
Just get out of the way. When you get a bodyguard, I'll kick that next guy out. Go get a bodyguard, and I'll shut my fucking mouth.
Go to Big Mama's house, too.
Yeah. Go be a star in 20 films and gross $800 million.
And also be one of the best comics and most respected comedian. Respect. Like, what I love about the Comedy Store, bro, is you don't have to be famous. Like, nigga, I walk around that bitch. And I'm not Dave Chappelle, anybody, but I walk around there and I'm not like, oh, nervous because it's like, oh, it's if you're a good comic, bro, and if you're chill, everybody's cool. That's why it's like people love to ask like, oh man, how's Joe Rogan, or oh man, how's Whitney Comics, or how's this comic, or how whoever their favorite comic is, bro, and it's like, bro, that nigga's cool as shit. That motherfucker's cool as fuck, and that's why they're that person. It's because they're cool to this like in this world of comics.
Yeah,
it's one in a blue moon where a comic is asshole to other comics. That's one in a blue moon, man. It does happen. The shit happens. The shit fucking happens. But it's once in a blue moon, bro. But like that person will eventually ostracize himself from the community because it is a community.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
you can only be an asshole for so long.
Bro.
If you're an asshole to too many people, it's like.
And even if you are famous or whatever, your fame will run out, and the rest of the community is like, oh, we were cool with you because you were famous, but whatever, like.
You know who they are. I've seen other famous fucks see certain famous fucks on the lineup and be like, oh, man. Like, they don't want to do the show anymore.
Bro, that shit's hilarious.
They're not going to be vocal about it and be like, fuck this guy, I'm out. But it's just like, oh, you can see it. And if it's a friend, they're like, oh, sweet. Fucking Tom Green's on it. I love him. Or whatever,
Oh, that was my favorite thing being a door guy, bro, is in parking cars and just being in the right place, right time. You'll hear some famous motherfucking shit on another famous fucker. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
You have no idea.
They don't like him.
But they were in a movie together.
And, but you also, but like not on some like, oh, they like think he's an asshole. They just like, man, that motherfucker's a hack. That motherfucker's trash. And you're like, I also think he's trash. It's good to know that a real comic agrees. You know, like that's why I love the Comedy Store, because it's like the club is about comedy, bro. The club is about stand up, fool. And you either cool or you either a good comic. You're either a really strong comic or you're not. And not every comic at the Comedy Store is a strong comic. That's obviously not what I'm saying. They're obviously, but they were cool with everybody. You can be cool with everybody, but the people who aren't in, it's like, nigga, you were either not funny enough or you weren't cool.
Or you're
and
annoying.
That's why you're not in.
You're annoying and you're the pesky Pete, and then everyone goes, ooh. But let me do. I just realized something. It's the first time I'm stepping up as an interviewee on my own fucking podcast. What was the coolest moment when you were working as a door guy or performing at the Comedy Store? Like, I know you've seen some shit. Like, what was like a crazy moment or like just cool? Just like you're like, oh fuck, I'm glad to be here tonight.
God, bro, it's so many running through my head. Like, I mean, the interactions I had with Dave Chappelle have been amazing.
Nicest dude ever.
He's the
nicest
GOAT.
dude ever.
He bumped me once, but it was one of the best experiences of my life. He bumped me in the belly room, and there was two people about to go up. Matt, Daddy Lockwood, another door guy of mine, a friend of mine, really good dude, one of my best friends. He's bringing up, and he doesn't know
who he is. He's my worst guest on here.
Oh, he sucks. That guy, the guy you hated the most on this podcast.
I love him. He's one of my best
friends.
buds. I love that guy. He's so funny.
He's up, and he doesn't know Dave Chappelle's in the room watching him. He has no idea. I'm next. So I'm like, bro, come on, fucking, let's go. He's saying shit like, oh man, this next guy, he's he used to sleep on my couch. He did this, he did that. Like, he's just talking shit. Like, he's not a good comic. He's okay, but I kind of, he's a couple good jokes. He's just talking shit. And then Dave Chappelle goes, all right, fuck it, I'm next. And I'm like, oh my God, fuck. And then Dave Chappelle gets on stage and he goes, I don't know who that Deric nigga was, but his credits are terrible. and everybody in the room dies, and even I'm dying. And then he starts like giving me advice on, like, it's so fun. I mean, Dave Chappelle, he doesn't know. He's just like, hey, Deric, you can't let niggas bring you up like that. And I'm like, bro, you think I fucking told that nigga to say that shit? Like, there's two people in the belly room. He's just thinking we're goofing off.
Yeah.
And he's bringing me up. He's not thinking anything, but obviously I'm not mad. It's just like, so I'm listening to Dave Chappelle and, whoop. And then I leave, right? Because I'm like, I got to go back to work. I'm parking cars in the lot. So I got to go back to work. I'm like, well, I lost my spot, I guess. And then somebody comes and runs and gets me. And they're like, yo, Deric, Dave is asking for you. He's looking for you. I go, what? And I come back up and I go, yo, what up? You were looking for me? I go, what up, Dave? You were looking for me? He goes, damn, wait, are you black? I go, yeah, nigga. And he goes, damn, nigga, well, if I'd have known that, I'd have let you go on stage. Shit. And then we start laughing. Bro, it's one of the best moments of my life that we're laughing. Like, he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's and then he told me, he said, well, you sit up here and you wait, and I'm going to make it hard for you. They made it hard for me, young nigga. I'm going to make it hard for you. You're going to have to follow this. And I was like, bro, do your thing, go. I said something like that. I said, do your thing, king or champ or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. The room is also now sold out. Sold out, bro.
It went from empty to sold out in 4 seconds.
Two people sold the fuck out. Probably maybe 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. There's like now maybe 60, 70 people in the belly room. You know what I'm saying? And he's killing. I'm just watching him killing. He kills for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Marlon Wayans comes in. He's still fucking with me too. Like, he still knows I'm in the room. Like, he's bringing me up and he's talking to me every once in a while. I can't believe this is happening. I'm so nervous because I'm also like,
yeah, I'm
fucking next, dog. Holy, he's gonna bring me up at some point. Marlon Wayans comes in the room. He completely forgets I'm there. He starts having so much fun with Marlon Wayans. They start going back and forth. He kills for like another hour, 30 minutes from when Marlon came in, like another hour, 30 minutes. And then he just drops the mic when he's done and like drops the mic and then like hits the exit door,
And then leave.
And he leaves. And it's like, I couldn't run on stage and you know what I mean? It'd be so fucking weird. Most of the people like Marlon Wayans, they'd have been like, he wasn't there for that. So he'd be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just it was over, but that's one of my favorite moments of all time at the Comedy Store, man. That's one. I got 1 million, dog.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip right here. Aren't I funny? My friends are funny. Keep clicking, liking, subscribing right here for more. Click.